My name is Grégory Etienne, and for 2 years now I have been the General Secretary for the FJA, the Federation of Young Farmers. The FJA's team of 8 staffers look after more or less 3,000 to 3,500 members living in the entire Walloon region. The organization is divided into 45 local sections in the 5 provinces of Wallonia. The FJA performs a lot of different tasks. First of all, we defend the interest of young farmers as a trade union would. Aside from that aspect, we have a very important role to play in education. The FJA is the main center of the Walloon region for postgraduate professional training in agricultural matters. In this connection, we arrange a whole array of training sessions coming to more than 4,000 hours. That means more or less 100 training programs per year throughout the region. There are a number of different types of training. Some training programs are more or less required if you want to take advantage of assistance for setting up farming operations or taking over a farm. Apart from that, there are training programs available on a voluntary basis, which consists of courses in your area of specialization or leading to diversification. The Federation gets its resources to organize these training programs via the Walloon region, and the Walloon region is co-financer together with the European Community. This means the FIADE Fund. 30% comes via the FIADE Fund and 70% via the Walloon region. The Federation receives assistance per hour of courses it gives. We don't submit a plan in advance, and it is really at the end of the training programs that we get the subsidies. An internship is one of the conditions for getting the right to assistance when you set yourself up in farming for the first time. And it is required, whatever one's level of training. Everyone has to pass through an internship now. And that has been the case since January 1st, 2009. The point was not just to have the right to have financial help when you set up farming operations for the first time, but for the trainee to go and see how things are done elsewhere, to have a change of environment, to be confronted with something really different, to see what is going on outside of the family farm. First of all, as a farmer, to see firsthand the agricultural techniques practiced elsewhere, but also to be exposed to a different social-cultural environment and to broaden your mind. Training A is the door leading you to Training B, which consists of theoretical training and a training about how to take over a farm. Thus, a course on leasing lands, a course in accounting, a course in management, and one in law, to learn the administrative baggage you need to take over a farming operation. Course A is run at the level of agronomics, and it deals with plant science, animal nutrition, the animal's well-being for those who really don't have any knowledge, or just minimal familiarity with agriculture. They take Course A, then they have passed through the entryway to Course B. Course B prepares them for the internship, and after the internship, they can proceed to set themselves up in farming. By contrast, courses of the C type are truly courses leading to specialization and to diversification. They head off into broad and diversified directions. They can be very technical courses, such as about welding, or electricity, or bricklaying, things you really need to know when running a farm. But there are also more theoretical courses, as for example management, specialized management, accounting, courses in computing. But more and more we have seen something really new this past few years. People are plunging into diversification. We have more and more courses, for example, on cheese making, ice creams, on how to promote farm products from the region, on how to transform farming operations. These are courses which are new and which we are turning out increasingly every year. Especially courses on cheese making, which have enjoyed a rather big success. We see this particularly following the crisis in the dairy industry. Some people want to get more added value out of their farming, and they're rushing off in the direction of transformation. Our training programs are completely free, because they are subsidized. This means you can get started at minimal cost. It also means you don't have to go off with eyes closed. You already have some experience in the subject matter. So you don't say to yourself, I'm going to get started in cheese making, and if it flops, that's not going to make me very happy. It also makes it possible to try something in a workshop and afterwards maybe take the next step. Some people do just that. The entire FJA really wants to emphasize practical training programs and diversification. Farmers got used to doing nothing more than produce, and they lost the sense of contact, of marketing, of transformation. Our idea is to put these skills at the heart of farming. Farmers have to learn how to retransform, get started over again in marketing, to sell themselves and to sell their products. These are technical and practical training sessions you need within farming operations. The Federation of Young Farmers receives FEADER subsidies via Axis 1, Measure 111, but nonetheless there is still room for other training operations within this measure. So I encourage everyone to submit projects. You should not hesitate to take part in continual training and also to pick up information yourself via the various informational gatherings and study sessions. You should take advantage of training programs which are offered for free within the local sections, but also on farms. At the FJA, we are convinced that this is the key to success in the farming profession.